What is going on YouTube? Tim back again with another video. It's been a while. I feel like I say that with every video, but that's okay. Life gets a little crazy. It's also the middle of winter here in New England, so haven't really been driving the Type R at all. It's been parked. And I also just bought a new Tacoma, so stay tuned for some videos on that. So if you guys are into Tacomas, I will have some content on that. But let's get back to today's video. Got my buddy Mike driving up to the shop right now. We are going to be doing a intake install. I believe it's the brand Forge for his GR Corolla. Mike had a regular hatch before. Now he's got the, I think it's a 23 GR Corolla he bought slightly used. So he's got that itch to start modding it. Upgraded the camera gear with the Christmas bonus. I'm rocking the DJI mic, and I got the DJI Pocket 3, so hopefully everything looks good, sounds good. Trying to make the videos a little bit higher quality, work on my editing, doing what I can. As I wait for Mike to get here, let's see, what are we going to do today in this video? So, going to do some OEM sound clips. We are going to do some intake sound clips once we have the intake installed, and probably just give you guys some tips on how to install it. Probably not do a step-by-step because it's just an intake. Can't be that complicated. Hopefully we won't run into any issues. Knock on wood. Probably just screwed myself, but that's okay. So if you guys have any questions too, make sure you guys drop them down in the comments and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we're going to be bringing that content this year. Trying to be dedicated this year. Hopefully shooting for weekly uploads. For the sound clips too, I'm gonna put the mic in the engine bay, do a little drive, so I'll give you those with the mic in the engine bay, with the video inside, and then I'll do a mic inside with the video inside, so you can kind of get a feel for both. I know the stock one's not too loud, but maybe we'll do a little windows down even though it's cold. We'll do a little sacrifice for you guys. Here he is. Yo!
What up?
¿Qué pasó?
What up, Paso?
Say hi to YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Yo, pop the hood. So we got the windows cracked. The stock intake's definitely not too loud, but I'll let you guys be the judge. Definitely not a whole lot of noise, but Mike, you're hoping to change that, right?
Oh, hopefully.
Hopefully, right?
A little bit more sound, that's for sure.
So we're not going to do a clip with the windows up because it's probably pretty pointless to do that. Maybe. I'll hear it. I feel like it's got a good like throaty noise. Is there any fake sound in this car?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
The
either.
ST's had that, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of, pretty much any new car has fake sound. The Type R has it, I know that.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah. All right, so Mike just explained to me what he bought. So Forge has a couple different setups where you can get this carbon right here, this carbon, and then the piece back here. So he only bought this piece because it was on sale. So it replaces the top of the stock airbox and the tube right to about here. And he's got it right here. So it's carbon, Forge, and it keeps the bottom of the stock airbox because there's actually a vacuum system, as you can see here, that opens up a door on the bottom of the intake down here to let more air in. I'm assuming under a certain amount of boost pressure. Also, this replaces the filter inside to is a cone filter?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a classic Forge cone filter. So we're not going to do a step-by-step, but I can almost give you a full step-by-step because there's not many steps to it. So you got your hose clamps, you got your filter, and then you got your box over there. So disconnect your MAF sensor, pop this off. You got a Phillips head screw. It's probably a 10 or a 12 too. You got 1, 2. And that's pretty much it. Then this all should come apart.
Yeah.
Oh, and we also got a couple different
Yeah, one's for the
clamps.
turbo inlet if you get it, and then that's just for like the stock one, I believe.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So let's. I'll show you guys it apart, and then we can show you guys the final product. Anybody with basic hand tools and a slight ability to even learn how to work on cars can definitely do this.
Oh, yeah. Simple.
So with that back clamp loosened, give it a little shimmy. Obviously you have these two things to pop off here. Now that we remove the filter too, you can see the little actuator door right there. It's the top of your filter right here. Nah. Said cone filter mounts to it inside here. And then you got your MAF sensor. And all you need is they supply you with 2 clamps. All you need to do is attach it back here and then reattach everything back to the top of the stock air box. So you got the filter installed. You just got your 1 hose clamp right there. Super simple. We're gonna drop it on to the factory box. All right, so you're gonna wanna get your logo facing up, and your hose clamp accessible, as you can see. We're gonna stick said male end into said female end. All right, so we got it in. They provide 2 new screws for the MAF sensor. It's probably a different thread. And then we got these flipped back up. Super, super, super simple. We just gotta tighten up the clamps back here. I guess it turned into doing a step-by-step install because it was not many steps or difficult to do.
No.
All right, so install time, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Not many tools you need. You need what was that, a 7 mil? 7 mil for the hose clamps, because don't even try it with a flathead, good luck. And maybe just a smidge of being somewhat mechanically inclined. What do you guys think? You guys want to hear it or what? Definitely adds a little bit of spice to the engine bay. All right, car's all warmed up. We'll give you a couple revs. Not too bad. Let's get this thing under load. In the engine bay, you go. All right, so now we got a little inside view. We got the windows cracked. Definitely a little more growl, and then you obviously get the suction noise and definitely a lot more blow-off valve noise too.
Yeah, for sure.
Or recirc valve. All right, we're gonna do a quick launch with the windows up completely. Nice.
Yeah.
Give her a little rev. Just a little one. Just a little one, he says. Banging off the limiter, baby. All right, Mike, what do you think?
Definitely think it's worth it. A lot more intake sound and a lot more blow-off valve.
Good. I'm glad you like it. On that note, Mike's gonna get out of here, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for more GR Corolla content.
See ya.
What? You want to do a dig? Is that what you're saying? You're looking at me like you want to do a dig. All right, everybody, that wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.